Libra, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and this is your weekly reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that roles could be reversed in between energies. And with this said, let's move forward. Let's see what the universe has for you. So, we got the Seven of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Wands. I also forgot to say, I want to remind you that, again, this is all general, so feel free to take or leave whatever you want from today's reading. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody who has reached out to me on my Instagram, asking me, if I'm doing good. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for taking your time to double check on me. Thank you. So, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Four of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Swords, the Strength card in the reverse. It says right here, Three of Cups right here, and the Queen of Cups as well. And overall energy, please. Okay, we got just one card. Thank you so much, Mother Lilith. We got a Ten of Cups, and at the bottom we have the Chariot. So yes, we got Taurus energy, Sagittarius energies, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have Aries energy as well as Aquarius. We got fire energy, which is Leo. We have as well water element, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. Again, the same energies. And of course, water energy focusing on Cancer as well. Okay, so it says right here that you have been going through some setbacks in a way that this could be in your, let's say, this could be general, but I do see a huge impact or a huge focus on perhaps your financial situation, work, job, career, financial, right? So I do see that this has been some sort of like setbacks, and it's not like you are maybe stuck, but it's like you have this could be a feeling, this could be a fact, into where you feel like a lack of growth in it. Like for example, you are expecting let's say a promotion, it hasn't happened, or if you have been hoping and waiting for other things. I like this, look at this, it hasn't happened yet. So it does seem right here that they're talking about with the Seven of Pentacles to have a little bit of patience, because that reward is coming now. They're actually doing a main focus and a main focus I said twice, sorry, into where you need to be not only patient but persevere. It does seem right here that sudden changes are happening or will be happening. So some of you could be in the energy of like, I'm about to give up, like F this, I'm done, I'm tired, and some of you are in that energy, but you guys don't know that you guys are super close to achieve that goal. So they're saying right here that good news are coming, sudden changes are here, and there's going to need a quick decision from you. So it's like everything is happening so fast that you won't have time to think but to react, pretty much. Now with the Queen of Swords, it's telling me right here that you are a very strong, independent individual, into where you're honest, you're protected, you're independent, and that's why it hurts you so bad whenever you try so hard and you don't achieve, because I do feel like maybe people depend on you, such as children or your family, or just is a goal that you have always wanted, that you have worked hard for, and it hurts whenever you don't get where you want to be or where you deserve to be, right? I do see that you could actually be in a little pessimistic energy, feeling that you're not doing enough. This could be overly critical, feeling like you're not achieving stuff. And I want to remind you to not be spiteful towards yourself, because you are doing what you can with what you're given. A lot of people in social media and in the world, unfortunately, likes to criticize your efforts. And the thing is, like, social media and society has been brainwashed into think that struggle is a flex. what I'm talking about is that, let's say that you are a person who often don't open up, and let's say that the one time you open up and say, oh, I'm going through such and such difficulties, and in this way or that way, this could also be in love, somebody says, but somebody else is also struggling. Society has taken the fact of like you opening up or somebody opening up, right, into like it's a flex. Nobody should be putting down anybody for the fact that somebody decides to open up. You're more than welcome to not listen to them, right? But struggle is not a flex, and everybody struggles in different ways, and everybody's aware that somebody else could be struggling too. So whenever somebody's being spiteful towards you or making you feel bad, you need to stop them, and to where you are the bigger person because you do not insult anybody. But normalize, Libra, to stop people who are in the wrong. Don't hesitate. And if they get mad, they have two problems: getting mad, making you care for that, and third one, they need to get on mad, because what can you do, right? Now, with the Four of Wands in that reverse, I'm gonna do it like this. I do see that you could have issues at home if you live with family, if you have, maybe this could be issues with your partner, because yes, unfortunately, sometimes financial instability could cause home conflict, into where you could even feel unwelcome in your own home. But they're telling me right here that there could be somebody near you. This could be related to the situation at home, but there's also somebody near you who has the energy of deceit and theft. So if you have property in your home, or things in your home that are valuable, and you have people who may not be, let's say, your partner or your kids, like whatever the situation could be, but keep them in somewhere safe. Now, I do see somebody near you that, again, near you and your family, or sadly could be a partner, is somebody who's manipulative. So do not let this energy get in your head, because the fact is, like, you are self-sufficient, Libra, and sometimes people who are spiteful and hateful because they hate themselves, because they hate what's happening in their life, tend to reflect. So do not let people manipulate you into thinking that you're not doing enough, and to where a lot of people wouldn't even be where you are right now with the resources you have been given and with the situations and livelihood that you had all the way to today. I want to tell you, I'm proud of you, and I think that you're doing a great job, but I want you to be also aware that there's people who also see that, but will never tell you that. They will tell you the opposite. So do not let spiteful people win. With the Strength card in the reverse right here, I do see that you could be losing patience, and they want you to know that there could be people in your home, in your workplace, trying to get under your skin. Now, you could actually be going through enough, and this could be a situation that somebody may try to get under your skin, and you may want to just tell them how it is. Do not let people take away your elegance and your classiness. Do not let people see that they're getting under your skin, because that's gonna be like icing on their cake. So with this said, you need to be brave and courageous, and to tell somebody to F off in a very maybe sarcastic or professional way. Now, I'm not telling you to walk away from it. I'm just telling you to not lower your energy, because you have queen, king energy into this spiteful energies who are just doing that, just being spiteful. Trust me, if you have been following me for a long time, you know that I used to fight with people online, like oopsie. But I feel, yeah, baby, but I feel that the older I've gotten, I feel like I already got bills to worry about. Why would I bring me like catfighting with people? Like, yeah, be sarcastic, be mean, yes, I approve. And when people be like, oh, you're too much, babe, I am too much. Deal with it. But anyways, yeah, but don't fight with people. Like, they're not worth it. Like, at the end of the day, you have more to lose than them. So just do not invest, okay? Now, with the Three of Cups right here, it's telling you right here that you will actually be celebrating very, very soon. I know that it seems like it's a promise that never comes true, right? I've been there. And some days you ask, what am I doing? Do I need to rearrange my ideas? Do I need to rearrange my life? Like, As a 30, almost 30-year-old, I'll be 30 next month, I often think of that. But understand that you are where you need to be. And people who have never been in your shoes and walk the walk that you have, because sometimes you have to walk the walk with no shoes, like very raw, very, very intense, because it's what you have, right? And people just like to give you what they would do in that scenario, but until you are in that scenario, they will never know, right? That's why you need to be very wise. And who is giving you an advice based on a fantasy that they could and they would? And also listen to somebody who's giving you an advice from experience. How do you know and identify somebody who is just giving you an idea or a advice out of a fantasy they have never lived in? They will give you all these possibilities how they will get out of and how their emotional self would have been intact. And you're like, what, have you ever? And they're like, no, but you know, if I'll be prepared. Like, those are the people that you need to be aware of. And these are the people who often are spiteful, because a lot of people like spiteful people like to give you backhanded advice because they have never been there. So be wise. Now, the person who has been there will always give you ear to listen to. They will always give you a good advice without being critical over what is happening to you, you know? And they may say, oh, you know, this happened to me. Not because they want to compete with you. It's because they know that it's sometimes good, in a weird way, right? Good to know that you're not alone. Because sometimes we get in our head so much, Libra, into thinking that everything happens to us and only us. And whenever we are given some sort of piece of like information by somebody else, you realize that, oh, I'm not that alone. You know what I'm saying? But I do see that there is celebration now. I do see others of you are going to be having a job opportunity. Now, that promotion that you've been wanting is going to take a little bit longer. Not because you don't deserve it. It's because the people around are having delays and there's like a lot of things happening. Most likely the place that you work with or work at, people who are managing it are very bad at their job, but they would never tell you this, right? But either way, there is a new job opportunity. There's a job fair. So you're going to be actually receive a weird email, or you're going to see a weird poster of a job fair. And you maybe have never been in one. And you maybe feel like, I don't need that. They want you to take a leap of faith and go to that job fair. And you're going to find a good opportunity when you least expect it. And it's a good job. It's like the community, right? It's not going to be that far. Or commute is not going to be that far. I should say commute. And it's going to be something in a place that is less toxic. Now, I do see right here that if you're dealing with some sort of like health issues, right, Libra, this could also be anxiety. This could be lack of sleep. They're saying that this job opportunity is going to relieve all that stress. You have been having a lot of stress into where you sleep, but you don't rest, Libra. And they're saying right here that this peace that you're seeking and that you need is coming for you this week after you've seen this video. With the 10 of Cups right here, Libra. It tells me right here that happiness and security is coming for you. Is finally having your happy ever after without being the end of it. I do see is having that I did it kind of energy, or this could be what you always wanted. Keep in mind that what you always wanted and what you consider happiness, it may not be what others could consider happiness, but this is your happy ever after. I do see a stability, security, emotional fulfilling situation being actually in your life very soon. I also see a happy home. So if you are in a relationship, I do see your relationship being fixed because the main issue was money. Now, people who have never had a relationship, who have never had struggles, will tell you, well, money should not be the root of an issue in a relationship. Don't take advice from that person. Tell them to go date and tell them to be in a long-term relationship and live and work and do all of that. Because guess what? People who are like that, delusional, let them be delulu, but lulu away of you. You know, you don't need that. So people who are actually real will tell you, yes, our relationship could be very affected by sickness, could be very affected by financial instability. And people like to tell you, oh, it shouldn't, and they're gonna tell you all these words from this book and that book. They can shove it. Because half the time, the people who are doing that to you, they're the most unfaithful, the most liars, the